Hey everyone, it's Nate here with Outside Cleaners on Cape Cod, Massachusetts, where we had a really hot August day today. It was, we had like 95 degrees and very high humidity, and I was feeling it all day long. I mention this because there's going to be people who watch this video and they think, hell, that's not hot. And there's going to be other people who think, yeah, that's warm. And my point being, of course, that whether or not you agree or disagree that we had a hot day today on Cape Cod really probably depends most upon where you're from. Where are you in the world? What's it like where you live? What's typical in your neighborhood? All right, so take that idea of local normalcy for a second, set it aside. I'd like to talk about maintaining the exterior of a cedar home. Like I said, I live and work here on Cape Cod. I've worked with cedar for longer than I care to admit. And one thing I learned along the way is that different areas of the country have different norms and standards and traditions in terms of how cedar is maintained. And there's really good reasons for this. It's not like we're not trying to confuse the homeowner. Different areas of the country have profoundly different weather, architecture, building materials. You know, there's different types of cedar, different cuts of cedar, and on and on and on. So if you're a cedar homeowner, especially if you're one of the folks who moved to Cape Cod during the pandemic and now you're looking at your cedar home, scratching your head trying to figure out how to maintain its exterior, keeping it looking its best and lasting as long as it can, you're probably confused if you go online and you're getting advice from the Pacific Northwest and Iowa and Florida and all over the place, and some of the advice might be contradictory. And again, we're not trying to confuse you. There's good reasons for this variation in local norms. So I'm making a series of videos to try to help out local cedar homeowners who are trying to figure out how best to maintain their cedar siding. I live and work here on Cape Cod. The advice I'm giving is for Cape Cod homeowners. It might not be good advice for people living in the Pacific Northwest, but that's okay. I'm here on Cape Cod. If you're watching this video, if you're doing your research on cedar siding, cedar exteriors, I strongly encourage you to take with a grain of salt anything you hear, including what I'm going to say. Take it with a grain of salt. Kind of weigh in the factors of who's telling me this, what's their motivation, where are they in the world. Bounce it against your common sense. See where it sits. All right, well, I hope you find these videos helpful. Action.